12-time national champion. That's right. University of Connecticut, 12-time national champion in women's basketball. Geno Auriemma, coach of all 12 teams. Geno Auriemma, the greatest women's basketball coach of all time. Some people might argue Pat Summitt, but Geno Auriemma has 12 natties under his belt in his 40 years of coaching at the University of Connecticut. He's got 8 Naismith Coach of the Year awards. He's got 24 Final Fours in 40 years. 27 conference championships in 40 years. 28 regular season conference championships in 40 years. The man can coach. And the man just won his 12th national championship today, Sunday afternoon. It's going on 11:38 p.m. Eastern time right now. Won his 12th national championship today in emphatic fashion in an 82-59 thumping of South Carolina. But what's next for Geno Auriemma? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, women's basketball, talking facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show Mott. And for those of you who are new to this channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. And for those of you who are back again, I appreciate you. Like the video and leave a comment. Beginning of the year, I said on one of my videos, if Geno Auriemma does not win the championship, he probably should retire because, look, he's not getting any younger. The game might be passing him by. Talent or no talent, they still have probably had the most talent in the country over the last 8 or 9 years. The last national championship had come in 2016. So it's been a 9-year, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, a 9-year stretch between championships. Some Final Four losses in that period, losing in the Final Four in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 24. But he still recruits. He still has the most talent when healthy in the country. Talent-wise, we saw a massive difference between Connecticut and South Carolina. South Carolina's loaded in talent, but Connecticut's just better. like lack of better words, just better. And now Paige Bueckers is finally graduating on with a master's degree, I would presume, and will probably be the number 1 pick in the draft, in 8 days. So what does Geno Auriemma do? Does Geno Auriemma continue to coach? I know I had said that if they lost, he should retire, but goodness, what better way to go out than to go out winning a championship? I mean, it doesn't get any better than winning a championship. Go out on top. Why come back? Why come back? Why do this again? He's 71 years old. He constantly voices how unpleasant the NCAA is. He constantly voices how he doesn't like what's happening to the game. He constantly voices, why don't we just call it professional basketball? Because that's what it is. And that is what it is. It's become people can throw away all the student athlete nonsense. They're not students anymore. They're athletes, and they go to school when they have some time. When your players are making more money than your assistant coaches, in his case, they don't make more than him, I don't think, but they might be soon. What is his salary? Geno Auriemma is making. He had a 5-year extension, worth 18.7, a base salary of $400,000. He makes $3 million a year. or so. 3 million, or just over 3 million, all other stuff. So one might say, okay, he's only in his second year of his deal, or maybe he's in the first year of the deal. I don't know. It runs through April 2029. Is Geno Auriemma going to keep coaching until he's 75? 70, 75, 76 years old? When's his birthday? He just turned 71, so that would make him in 29, 75 years old. Is he really going to keep coaching until he's 75 years old? That's a question. And he is the oldest coach to win a Division I basketball championship, as he did today. He is for men, Rick Pitino's 72. Geno Auriemma is the oldest women's. It looks like he's the oldest women's coach. If he's not, he's one of the oldest. So why keep doing this? Money? He's got enough of it. Realistically, I put a short and people commented on my video and said, oh, winning the championship will reinvigorate him. This is a guy that literally complains about everything the NCAA does. This is a guy who voices displeasure in how the regional formats are, how the games are situated, where they're played, etc. This is a guy who complains about pretty much everything involving women's basketball now. Even saying today after the game on the court that the team didn't even start loving each other until like 2 months ago. Same guy said, we lost a scrimmage before the season started. And I mean, I don't remember him saying who it was against, but we lost a scrimmage and I didn't think we'd make the NCAA tournament. Now that's preposterous. You have one of the 5 best players in the country on your team. And arguably Sarah Strong might be in that list now. Realistically, Sarah Strong might have been their best player. But you obviously had Paige Bueckers, so you weren't going to not make the tournament. That's just silly. I mean, for this program, not making the Final Four is a failure. I mean, they've made the Final Four every single year since 2008, for the exception of 2023. I mean, they made the Final Four every year. They live there. Now, again, what's the point of coming back? You're on the top of the mountain. You just won the championship again. His recruiting class this year is not good. Bluntly, it's not good. I just looked at the top 100. He only has one top 100 recruit, and that recruit is not even in the top 20. If you look at the current rankings for recruitment, they are, is this the right one? They're 15th. They've only got 2 commitments. This is according to 24/7. I don't believe this is a 5-star recruit though, because where I saw this player wasn't even listed. There's no 5-star. They have a hard commit from Kellis Fisher and an assigned LOI from Gandhi Malo Mamel. Fisher's ranked 18th on 247. What I saw on ESPN, she's not even ranked in the top 20. So you're looking at your worst recruiting class in, I don't remember when. Yeah, let's see here. She's ranked 27th according to ESPN. She's a good player, probably a great player. But you're losing Paige. You have a lot of players coming back, which is good. But you're not recruiting. And the question that lies now is, I read some comment where someone put on one of my videos, Well, he'll be back for AZ and Sarah Strong. Okay. Well, in that time, he still has to continue to recruit. So will that now change to he'll be back for XYZ player and XYZ player and XYZ player? At what point do you say, I'm done? You know? And maybe this is me just being stupid, but I 71 years old, you just won the title, you have one of the weakest recruiting classes. I mean, hell, if you just go look at it, if you go look at the recruiting classes over the years, I mean, you're talking about last year's recruiting class was high level. You know, 2024, number one, 2023. Wait, why is this in alphabetical order? I don't know maybe they weren't keeping recruiting class numbers here. Yeah, I don't think 24/7 was keeping recruiting classes, but they were a very, very good recruiting team, and they've only got one top 100 recruit. Comparatively, the University of Miami has 4. Comparatively, LSU has 4 of the top 30. Geno Auriemma is not going to keep coaching to lose. And while Sarah Strong is probably a front runner to be national player of the year next year, you got to ask yourself, how much longer is this guy going to do this? In my opinion, he's going to retire. I don't think he comes back next year. And I'm probably going to be wrong. Someone's going to convince him. Someone's going to talk to him. Someone's going to do everything they can to promise him the world. I don't even think that matters. I've talked to some people in the know, and the rumors are about that he is going to retire. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what winning a championship does for him. Does it excite him and say, I'm coming back? Or does it say, just the way I wanted to do this? I wanted to go out, win a championship, the double middle finger to the rest of the country because I'm still the fucking man. Who knows? But when you're voicing how disgusted you are with the state of women's college basketball and how it's treated comparatively to the men, why come back? Why? You won. You're there. It's over. You're it. Just my thoughts. What do you think? Do you think he comes back for another year or 2 or completes his contract? Or do you think he calls it quits? Love to hear what you got to say in the comments. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts. I appreciate y'all. This is Rudy's Rant, her game, her way, women's basketball. Come on now.